Hello, my awesome and amazing Scorpios. It's Mel with Blue Scorpion Tarot here to bring you another general collective reading. Let's see what's going on in the overall energy dynamics, calling upon the trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and my Scorpio subscribers to bring in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth through the power of the numbers, and so it is. Let's see here. We got the power of number 11. Some of you Scorpios could be dealing with your astrological next door neighbor Libra, and or there could be some legal paperwork and or documentations that could be going on right now. Maybe you're in business for yourself, trying to trademark, copyright certain things, or something about the truth, or justice will be served, or justice is headed in your direction, or somebody wants to bring you justice, okay? Power of number 7, we could see the Chariot card, something about forward movement into victory and success. But I'm also picking up on the 7 of Pentacles, planting new seeds. Some of you Scorpios could be thinking about starting up a fresh new garden in your backyard. Could be thinking about growing tomatoes, maybe perennials. I'm picking up on herbs like mint, basil, I'm seeing the imagery of dandelions being mowed over with a lawnmower. So basically attending to your garden, maybe attending to your backyard, or maybe the metaphor of attending to your garden is basically your passions, your dreams, and your goals, okay? Power of number 5, we can see the Hierophant. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini born in the month of May. You could also be dealing with a Cancerian and or a Leo born in the month of July. But adding up the power of the numbers brings me to the number 23. Number 23. So you may want to Google the angel number 1175 as an additional spiritual message for this reading, along with the power of number 23. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. Okay. Trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers, what is the overall general collective message, please? What does Scorpio need to know at this time frame? Show me what's up. The Ace of Wands. Ooh. I'm hearing the Rolling Stones in my head. Start me up. Start me up. Ooh. Could be a fire sign headed in your direction, Scorpio, for some of you, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or the aha moment for some of you has possibly kicked in, like a light bulb going off in your head right now. Or again, this could be an extension of the other general collective reading about your intuition starting to increase. Your spiritual gifts, your gifts of intuitive insight. As I had mentioned in the other reading, I think the word psychic is just so hokey, to be honest with you. No, intuitive, gut pull. I feel like Spirit is pushing you out of your comfort zone to do something big, do something great, or there's a brand new idea that could be stewing and brewing inside of you that needs to come to the surface. Or this can also be about a passionate new start in a romantic connection. Let's take a look as to what the Ace of Wands is bringing in. Could be a new job situation. Oh, there is communication coming in. Could be a text message, a phone call, DM message. Could be coming in from an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn more specifically. It does not have to be, but it could be about a very powerful breakthrough for you, Scorpio. Maybe something that could kick in and or inspire you maybe by May 16th of 2023. Let's see what's behind the Tower. We have the Knight of Swords, like rushing in, or somebody's going to be rushing in your direction. Could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio or maybe an Aries for some of you. Let's see what this communication is from this little Page of Pentacles. Message from the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, for some of you guys, it could be a Capricorn. Ooh, there's a little bit of a, I don't know, maybe a little yummy temptation that's going on here. But we have the Chariot card on the bottom of the deck, so something about forward movement. Yeah, this could also be a forewarning. If this is a person, Scorpio, that you have dealt with before in the past and you just have no desire to rekindle, somebody could be trying to come in and rekindle a connection here with you. Could straight up be a Capricorn for some of you, okay? Somebody who wants to kind of lure you in, okay? We are still at the tail end of the Mercury retrograde. Thank God it's almost over. Okay, so there could definitely be better communication. What the hell is that word, communication? Does anybody know? Talk about Mercury retrograde. Communication? Communication. Communication. Oh, dear God. Communication. I'm totally, can I hashtag that? Communication? Let's see, how would we spell that? Commution. COMUCION. People would be like, what the hell is that? Communication. That's your word for today, Scorpio. Communication. I'm seeing it with the C, not an S. Not an SION. CION. Communication. Coming in from somebody who may appear to be toxic or that you do not want to have a connection with any longer. That could be another reason why that the Chariot's on the bottom of the deck and Spirit saying, no, you have the green light to move on completely from this person if you so desire to, okay? However, I am also picking up that somebody is obsessing about you, possibly behind the scenes. Maybe they're having some fantasies about you. Yeah, let's see what this energy of the Devil is bringing in. Three of Wands. Could be about going on a vacation. Maybe you're being tempted to go on a vacation. Or maybe you do need to go on a break or a short sabbatical, because even with the sign of Capricorn coming in through the Devil card, it is the 10th house of the zodiac. So it does represent our work life. You may be feeling like, you know, I really need to take a break. maybe before you dive into something that is gonna, whatever your mission is, Scorpio, whatever you feel that you're meant to do or charge ahead or go the distance towards what it is that you feel is gonna bring you some kind of ultimate reward for putting in the hard work. Right now, maybe you just need to take a short sabbatical. Maybe you need to go on, like, maybe it's a staycation. Maybe it's just going away to a bed and breakfast for 3 days just to go decompress. You've probably been putting in a lot of work. Where's your energy levels at? Somebody could also be trying to distract you from increasing your energy levels, maybe even going back to the gym. If you got a gym membership, don't avoid going to the gym. Okay? Don't allow distractions to get you off of your path of your goals. So this could also be about setting healthy boundaries, or you're looking off, into a distant horizon, Scorpio, wondering, okay, are my ships going to come in? Yes, they will. Why would your ships come in? It's because you put in the action. You're doing whatever it takes to make something happen for yourself. That's where the universe is going to start to conspire with us. As I would say, if we put in the work to go after and get what we want, then the universe somewhere is going to help conspire, because the universe is in our subconscious mind and we're creating this new reality. So it feels like we are in teamwork and collaboration with the universe, but the universe may be coming down and you say, hey, look, if you really want something to happen or have a better lifestyle or have a better career, it could be right now, whatever has been distracting you. This could be, again, setting healthy boundaries, because you're supposed to be entering into a new chapter of your life, possibly over the summertime process, or the energy is going to hit you up even stronger, maybe during Leo season. So yeah, Leo energy, bottom of the deck. Leo Virgo season, power of number 8. Or there could be a Leo or a Virgo that's trying to get your attention. Maybe trying to lure you in. What is this 3 of Wands with the ships coming in for Scorpio? Ooh, there's a card that fell out on the floor. Unexpected communication coming in out of the blue, or somebody could be traveling at a distance to see you, or you're going to be traveling or taking a vacation, or you're going to be going off to see someone. But let me pull from the top of the deck here. Queen of Swords. Yeah, if this is a person from the past, if this is a friend, a family member, they could be trying to come in with some kind of communication to steer you off your path. So be very consciously aware. Go into deep-seated reflection, meditation. If this is somebody who has really hurt you before in the past, okay, we can look at it in a couple different directions, but my viewpoint is, when certain connections, if there's been like an energy break in the timelines, there's a choice. You can choose to recreate a new energy timeline frequency in your mind in regards to this specific person, whoever you think this is. This could be, maybe you have a toxic relationship with a parent. It could be a family member. If this was a former lover, etc. Spirit is saying, evaluate before saying anything, because I'm looking at this energy. If you find yourself in the Queen of Swords mode, male or female, your back is turned on something here that might not have been for your highest good, Scorpio. So we can look at it in a couple different ways. I feel like there is a choice to create in your mindset a new reality, a new wavelength, okay, of time and space and reality, to shift perspective about this person if you so choose. If you feel it's really truly worthy, like if you feel it's worth it to do so. sometimes we think the universe, or we can label it as God, or the God is taking somebody away out of our life. I look at it in a different way. I see as God or source or the universe pulling us out of the equation, okay, to protect our energies, to protect our auric force field. If there are tumultuous situations going on between you and parental figures, this is not the weekend to bring up drama, or try to stay at peace. Or if there are toxic friends or family members that are making you feel a particular way, and you know for a fact that you are totally justified in the way that you feel, any type of trauma you've been through, whatever, set your boundaries. You do not need to respond. You do not need to answer these people. You don't have to give an explanation of anything. There are no contracts that you sign in this lifetime that you have to be chained or bound to anybody or anyone that doesn't make you feel good, that doesn't understand you, that doesn't want to get to know you, that family members that could have betrayed you or talked about you behind your back, whatever the case may be. There are no contracts. You signed no contract. Your name is not signed on any dotted line that you need to respond, that you need to be there for certain people that really, in truth, maybe have not exactly been there for you, but they think that they're owed somebody. This could totally be a narcissist that you dealt with, friend or family member or former lover, okay, that could be coming in to try to stir up drama while we're at this last part of the Mercury retrograde, okay? Yep, I heard a dog bark in the background outside. That's like confirmation. Yep. The dog represents loyalty. Who in truth, Scorpio, are you really being loyal to? Be loyal to the higher power. Be loyal to the universe because you are of the universe. Be loyal to yourself. There will be people in your life that you will be able to trust. I almost feel like there are trust issues going on. Or if somebody's been spying heavily in on you, whoever this is, you know, I don't know. Part of me wants, I don't feel like it's the whole essence of what I'm trying to say here, but you know, your soul or your passion or your desires or what you feel spirit is calling or leading you to do for your highest good, okay? Somebody here may not feel that what you do is justified or whatever. Who are they? Who are they? Are they really truly happy? Are these people who create drama? You may have people say that you're standoffish, you're cold, you're unruly, or you're the black sheep, or that you don't care, or that you're heartless. You're not heartless. You're protecting your heart. You're protecting your heart from past trauma. Some of you have childhood trauma. And I'm not a certified therapist, but I have had childhood trauma. Feeling like I didn't matter, feeling like I didn't exist. Not real. I mean, I will be honest. I do not remember. It's very rare. I can honestly say that, oh God, my childhood was so ecstatically happy. No, it was horrible. In truth. And I accepted it. Like I accepted it as if it was just like I'm supposed to deal with it, the things that I went through with my mother and being an only child for the longest time until my sister came along. And my sister's not even like full-blooded sister. She's my half sister, but to me, she's my sister. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm going through, you know, right now you could just be needing a break to heal also childhood wounds. And there could be this narcissistic family member or friend that's trying to come in and try to open up the wounds. Spirit saying, turn your back, ride the wave because your ships are coming in a new direction. You may actually have, for some of you, a soul mother, not mother of origin, but a soul mother or a soul father that have treated you better than what your family of origin has treated you, there is some form of communication coming in. Like I said, it could be from a lover. It could be from somebody that you could have went through trying times with. And I almost feel like Spirit saying, for some of you who resonate with this message, you have no business being back in that energy. And they have no business being up in your energy. They have no business. There are many, if you're really emotionally suffering with childhood trauma, parents feeling indifferent about your own Mother's Day weekends coming up, there's a reason why we stay in no contact. No contact is to protect you, okay? Because sometimes we have to get past the fact that just people are not going to change. But that doesn't mean you have to keep enduring more emotional pain. You don't have to. There are no contracts signed in this lifetime by you that you have to stick with toxic people through thick or through thin just because you don't want to look like the bad guy. No, you're being more of a bad guy in a sense to yourself. And I learned this through a life coach, Kevin of the Royal We on YouTube. I have had a session with him before. He's wonderful. Definitely check out his channel. I started to realize that the more we give in to people who don't make us feel good because we're trying to prove something to these people, when in truth, they don't care. They don't care. They don't truly care. They may act or pretend like they care, but in truth, a lot of them are still talking behind your back. You do not need to associate with particular groups of people in order to prove, Scorpio, that you're a good person. No. Spirit, what is of the utmost importance for those Scorpios that feel like they're in this, we'll say, King and or Queen of Swords mode, and turning one's back on a toxic person, thing, or situation, or family dynamics? What is this? What is of the utmost importance? To look ahead. To look ahead and not look back. 2 of Wands. So you have a 3 of Wands. Look at this. Okay, so we have an Ace of Wands. Power number 1. You have a 2 of Wands and a 3 of Wands. You've got fire and passion and energy, Scorpio. Other things that you need to be focused in on. Whatever this energy means to you, we have no business being up in this energy, and they have no business being up in ours. If there was a disconnect, there's a reason for it. We cannot fall into the trap that people are just gonna, boom, instantly change. We can't fall into that. We're gonna end up hurting ourselves in the long run, especially if you have gone through childhood pain, childhood trauma, trauma bonds in narcissistic, toxic, abusive relationships. Silence sometimes can be abusive, but does that mean that no contact is abusive? Like if you choose to go no contact with somebody who you have grown emotionally numb to, whether it's a friend, a family member, no, because what Spirit is doing is to detach you, to protect your emotional heart space from getting hurt again. Think about domestic abusive relationships. Why? There's a trauma bond, right? And I thank God I've never been in a situation like that. Abuse comes in so many different ways. But for people who are being physically abused by a spouse, a partner, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, it's sad when somebody cannot get that mental strength to walk away, so they keep getting abused, because somehow, some way, that person in their mindset may be trying to think that this abuser, if it's a friend, family member, whatever, is going to change. So people stick with the drama because they don't want to look like the bad guy. Listen, if you are in domestic abuse, there's help. I'm posting now. Anybody that could be feeling suicidal or is in a domestic violence type of situation, the numbers will always be listed in my information box. Turn your back on what is no longer serving your highest purpose, because Scorpio, you've got forward movement and somebody wants to come in, possibly stir up drama or try to tempt you, lure you. This could be a flying monkey in, a social circle of friends, a group of people, friends, family members, whatever, a former lover, or somebody who is a friend of a former lover that could be trying to come in and say, hey, why don't you talk to so-and-so anymore? And like, why are you being cold-hearted? Why are you this and that? You don't need to explain yourself to anybody. Silence is golden. Most life coaches, those that teach more specifically on narcissistic abuse, trauma bonds, will tell you, most of them will say, do not break, no contact. So if you're going through a trying time, again, with a parental figure, especially with a mother, and this weekend's coming up and it's triggering you, either go into meditation, go into prayer, go give of your time and energy, maybe to a soul mother, somebody who you admire, love, and respect, that could be a mother themselves. Give time and energy to that better energy. Because some of these people that Scorpio, they may never understand you. They may never get you. Yeah, looking on the bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups, walk away. You have no business being in that energy again, and they have no business being in yours. Show me this 8 of Cups. Yeah. Behind that, though, is the Fool card. Take a leap of faith. Put time and energy into yourself. The heart is what matters. Your mind, your mental health is what also matters too. Message from the 8 of Cups. If you don't, here's the Hanged Man. If you don't walk away, you're always going to be stuck, Scorpio. You'll always be stuck. Trying to think, is this person or these people or that former lover, are they going to change? Are they going to be different? But it technically, I saw it come up in the reverse. Getting out of an unstuck, getting yourself out of a stuck position and making the conscious choice to keep moving forward if you feel that you have been mentally torn or emotionally torn. People who have NPD and or narcissistic traits, they will not change. A lot of them won't. It is a very small percentage that a narcissist can recognize and or identify that they are one. Your life's purpose, Scorpio, is somewhere else. It's off in the distant horizons of your mindset, and also when taking action And then in the physical reality, look, this is just the way I feel about it as the reader, outsider looking in. Look at this. No. It is time to move forward with your dreams, your goals, and becoming the best version of you. Turning your back on the things that no longer serve your highest purpose, because this fire, this passion, this energy behind you is moving your soul in a different direction. And I sincerely hope that you have a passion, a dream, a goal, and that you're choosing not to stay stuck in an environment that makes you unhappy, or hanging around people that you shouldn't be hanging around, because they do not have, a lot of them do not have your best interest at heart. Or staying in unhealthy relationships where there's all this in and out activity, or the inconsistency, or the breadcrumbs. Do you have the power to change a situation in your mindset? Yes, only if you feel that it's worth it. But if you have been dealing with trauma, abuse, or people who have been abusing you, it may not be worth your time and energy to spiritually pray about it, mentally pray about it. Pray for yourself. Pray for your own health. Pray for your own peace of mind. And become the truest version of you. Because people are, again, this energy is coming back up. People are just going to talk about you. They're going to talk about you. They're going to try to slander you, gossip about you. Hang out with people that uplift you, inspire you, motivate you, that believe in you, that in truth do really want to help, or they're just there to listen because they truly, genuinely care about you as a person. So as I see it, fair warnings forearmed. There could be somebody coming in that is toxic, that could try to steal your sunshine, okay? Remember, there are no contracts that you have signed in this lifetime to say that you are stuck or binded or chained to anything or anyone that is not serving your highest purpose. And again, you don't need to prove yourself to any of these toxic friends, family members, whatever. You don't need to prove nothing to them. You keep, as an individual, you keep moving forward. Let them gab about you. Let them gossip about you. Let them do that. It's going to backfire on them anyway. Karma, if you believe in karma can come in so many different ways. Okay? Sometimes boom, it happens all at once, or there could be events or scenarios that gradually build up or increase, and it can hit that person left and right. But if they are a flat out person that is highly narcissistic, or narcissistic traits, or have a strong grandioso or covert narcissist, they're only gonna utilize that poor woe is me as a way to grab more attention from other people, to make people feel sorry for them. They're not going to want to recognize that it's karma, that their karma is hitting them up. They're not going to recognize that. Why won't they recognize that they're getting a dose of their own medicine? It's because they are not, in truth, spiritually inclined. They don't have that gift of true enlightenment. Whereas where you in your life have been maybe struggling all your life to have that inner wisdom, to think differently, to think outside the box, to get out of the traps or the chains or the bondages of family dynamics and or your siblings' wrath, or whatever the case may be. Your friends who are superficial, that only care about what you have on the materialistic level. You know what I mean? So, no. Your purpose, your life is somewhere else, Scorpio. A bigger mission. Your purpose. Once you figure out what your purpose is, boom, your soul's going to be lit on fire. And that new passion, that newfound you, it's not about trying to prove anything to anyone out there who hasn't treated you well. It doesn't matter. Because those people, guess what? They're still going to talk negatively about you. Or try to find a way to clout, I guess that's the word I might want to say. How do you say, oh, well, he or she wouldn't be there if I hadn't given the idea. That could be a downright lie. Or there's just the type of people, oh, I always knew that he or she could do it. When in truth, they were never there for you to support you, never bought a product, never bought a service from you, never asked you for advice. People trying to dictate and control your mind? No. You have no business being up in this energy, and they have no business being up in yours. So feel confident to walk away from a stuck position if you are feeling that, because the wisdom, clarity, and insight is going to happen here. And it's probably already happening, or it did happen for you Scorpios a while ago. And it's just more confirmation that maybe in your mind to solidify maybe where you are currently standing on an emotional level. Okay? Yeah, protect your energy. Protect your energy. You have every right to protect your energy. You have every right to have to have your mind be healthy without any more confusion. Trauma to the brain is injury. It's time to take back your power, Scorpio, if you haven't already. And maybe some of you are in the process of already taking back your power and not willing to settle for less than what you deserve. It's time to win. If you like to book a personal reading with me and do it through the power of the numbers, you can hit me up at bluescorpiongifts@gmail.com, and my amazing assistant, Victoria, will book you for that personal reading. But until next time, you guys, take care.